I'll do that here. Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Tuesday night. My God, why is it only Tuesday? God, you might as well just call that a catchphrase, honestly. Might as well just call that a catchphrase. But tonight, we're going to be playing a little bit more Daemon X Machina. And funny thing, actually. You know, there's one interesting thing about the whole, news channel on the network, and I'm kind of glad Nintendo actually kept with that, because I felt like the Wii having a news channel was actually kind of an awesome concept, and having it on the Switch, even though, let's be honest, this is all basically like, this is a marketer's dream here, and it's also really good for people to actually see a lot of games. I mean, for God's sakes, Castle Crashers is remastered, it's on the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4. But he offers something like this: learn the basics of Daemon X Machina, so you can actually get a quick understanding of the game. You know, the defending the planet from corrupted AI-controlled robots. The story, there's a nice little story overview. The moon tore apart, turning the sky into a kaleidoscope of red light that illuminate all who watch from below. Mysterious material confemta rained down upon the world, bringing strange powers to those who touched it. Now you must survive this new apocalyptic age as a mercenary, piloting a powerful mech known as an arsenal, to defend the planet from corrupted machines called Immortals. Not to be confused with the StarCraft Immortals. You are an outer, a mercenary pilot with special abilities allow them to control giant battle mechs known as arsenals. But before you jump into your arsenal, you'll need to know your way around the hangar. Like, nice little things like this. Even nice little introductions to you. Like, in the center of the hangar, you'll see a large blue hub that serves sort of a computerized boss for your team. Or provide training, dispatch missions. Not really a character development here. Of course, has to go into the customization. Ooh, that's a neat picture. It kind of goes into little things about this game. Like, that's actually really nice to actually have. But today, though, now that we actually know how the system is for getting more parts, I'm a little surprised, honestly, that they don't just sell you the parts. I was honestly expecting that. I'm honestly surprised that they're actually having you research everything. But it kind of makes sense in a weird way that you can just research everything. The only issue I have, though, is the one set of parts you don't really get access to, and you probably could farm it, honestly, is the Legion parts. And those are basically like the second set of parts that you actually get in the game. But those parts are that second set of parts is actually probably the most important because they branch out into every which direction. And like that would be cool if you could buy the Legion parts over and over and over again. But it doesn't work like that for some strange reason. Like, so I can buy another Radiant Gleam. How much is this, actually? That is very expensive. That is incredibly expensive. Like, no wonder why they only let you have the, They only let you have one set. Stamina up, memory up, boost up 2, firing up, stamina up 2. Oh, now they're showing which ones. I'm not even seeing an improvement here. Oh, lock on time, okay. So I'm guessing lock on time is probably the, Hey, how's it going, Wayward? Dude, I love mech games. I'm a sucker for them. Maybe not the Battletech series, but, you know, like your Armored Cores, your Virtual-ons, that sort of thing. Like, Zero Gravion actually linked me in a very interesting mech game I'd love to give a shot. He basically said it's Armored Core with mechs, or not Armored Core, Ace Combat with mechs. And one thing that, like, I love stories in games. One of the best things that actually gets me hooked into a lot of games is a story. Give me a good story, I will play your game for hours on end. You'll probably actually read the description here. Mine increase to accuracy, firing rate, and bullet speed. Have you tried Metal Wolf or Titanfall 2? You're gonna have to remind me what Metal Wolf is. Titanfall 2, I'm not a huge first-person shooter guy. Bit of a weakness, I'm afraid. Parts are actually really expensive. Armored Core, but... Oh, Metal Wolf! Oh, Metal Wolf Chaos, right. Metal Wolf Chaos. You know, honestly, I was actually planning to buy it when it came out and do streams of it, but I kind of I'm trying to balance my budget because it's near the end of the year. I'm going to TwitchCon, so literally that's happening in a week. I'll actually finally have a bit of a vacation away from my job, thank goodness. But, yeah, Armored Core is... Those are the people who made it, for goodness sakes. It's still worth knowing that the people who made Dark Souls make mech games. Yeah, well, made mech games. Basically, before From Software became well-known, they were the ones who made the Ace Combat series. So they already had really great ideas and people actually good at delivering narratives. You know, the only difference is, you know, plus also it actually kind of helped, strangely enough, that they were also the top people who made probably the weirdest types of games. Like the most convoluted things they actually did. I will admit, I'm not exactly too keen on my build, though. Like, I will admit, Double Rifle is actually really good in this. Like, I'm honestly tempted to drop the sword, but at the same time, it's like... I'm starting to realize how good the Grim Reaper actually is as a gun. It's a little strange, actually. I still haven't even come up with a name for my arsenal. I am horrible. It's nameless. What's Bazooka's actual damage? 1,100, supposedly. Ammo ran out so fast. I could understand that, actually, the way a lot of people would play these type of games. I'd honestly say that the more, like, I think the demo, if I remember correctly, the demo let you have access to everything. And if you really tried to experiment, you're gonna find you can't just... Despite how fast-paced action this game is, you've gotta really think about your build in every single mission. Like, what you actually want to bring in. Like, so here we have the Agni Flame here. Has 204. Laser. Or does 77 damage. This one here does 125 damage. Downside is, though, it has only 310 compared to the Grim Reaper's. Let's see, the Grim Reaper has 440. And the ammo you get is relative. So, like, here we have the Grim Reaper 2. This is really good on, like, on a small scale, but the ammo capacity is half. It's 270. It's extremely low. Like, even though you will get a 40 damage increase, well, technically a 60 damage increase, the loss of ammo is something you're going to have to learn to balance. Like, are you trying to play more of a long game, or are you going to have to play more of a short game? Can you actually make sure all of your shots will hit? I mean, here we have, what's it, Ugly Envy. I actually upgraded this gun, and this thing only has 240. That's a huge difference. They really do have to actually be really mindful on how you play the game. I mean, there are ways to get more ammo. Speaking of which, according to Zen's information, suspicious activity is occurring in the neutral zone. Team up with other reclaimers and investigate the area.
Mission briefing.
To the north!
Briefing will now commence. Suspicious activity has been detected in the neutral zone north of the Oval Link. Investigating this activity is the purpose of this mission. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Suspicious activity. In this day and age, that could mean anything. What exactly is happening?
I'm measuring unnatural variations in femtoparticle distribution. It could mean immortals are present, or that someone is manipulating the environment.
Be nice if it was just immortals. Well, not nice, but you catch my drift. The
Well,
other
you
option sounds like more trouble than it's worth.
Okay, hold on a second. She better have a twin, or else I found a goddamn mistake in this game here.
An investigation, huh? More like Zen just wants help securing this neutral zone before anyone else can.
Because Sif there had a different name in one of our earlier streams. So I'm really hoping she has a twin. You're more used to mech games where you're given a loadout to play and constant constraints. I personally like giving players more freedom. Like, the one thing this game really does control a lot more of is you have to not only... You can't just buy the parts like you could in Armored Core 2, and they would just slowly... more parts would slowly unlock as you play the game. This one here, you have to actually develop the parts.
The quicker we get this over with, the better.
If that's Zen's angle, what's stopping the other consortiums from sticking their noses into this mission? Bet you didn't think of that, idiot.
Huh? Of course I'm aware of that. It's why I'm not scared like you so clearly are.
Shut the hell up! I ain't scared, you ugly cow!
What did you just call me?
Ladies, I'm afraid I must ask you to cease your infernal bickering before I cast you into the oblivion where my patience now resides.
See, this is why I like Savior.
Sorry.
Damn, now that was scary.
While the hegemonic struggle between consortiums interests me little, I cannot allow the Immortals to gain a foothold in the neutral zone. Yet, intervention from other consortiums is to be expected.
You know, the 7 of us are pretty much on every Merc's hit list. Makes it especially tough whenever fights do break out.
Makes sense. This is just the briefing, and I already want to shoot you.
Bite me. See what I mean? Everyone's gunning for us. I'm not looking to pick any fights. Got no time for that noise. Think I'm gonna bow out of this one. Toodaloo.
The Five Hells accepts. I have no qualm with this mission in theory. One way or another, a consortium will occupy this territory. If it's Zen, so be it.
Innocence is also on board. Xavier's right. Whatever happens, happens.
Let's get ready then.
I'll start preparing my arsenal. See you guys there.
There we go. I think, like I said, I think a lot of players treated this game, or probably going to treat this game like you could just hold down your trigger buttons and just shoot everything. No, ammo management has always been kind of one of those things that Armored Core has been about, actually. You have to be really careful. The one good thing about this is that you can kill the smaller enemies and they'll always drop more ammo. Of course, that really depends on what type of ammo you're bringing into it.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density levels are high. Radar will not be affected, but the mission area contains steep, uneven terrain. Your visibility will be affected by the intense blizzard. Be mindful of your blind spots. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Let us begin, then.
Yeah, so to answer your question is, yes, there is... Well, yes and no. Okay, so there are some sword types, and I actually brought mine that actually uses that type. So one of the main resources in this game is Femto. It naturally recharges over time, but depending on the mission, there are some areas that have high concentrations that let you regenerate it faster. There are laser weapons, or, laser damage. And of course, you probably already know what I'm getting with it. There is a beam sword. There is a lightsaber in this game. To use that actual lightsaber, you need to actually have Femto. Now, you can use it for more powerful abilities. Like, you can create a double of yourself as a mirage. You can empower your damage output. Make yourself increase your defense. That sort of stuff. But then you do have your more traditional swords that do have unlimited ammo. It is quite literally a big, gigantic sword that you can swing around. The downside about the sword combat, and I'd honestly say it's kind of weak, is that if it's a one-on-one, you're literally swinging your sword just like you were in Armored Core 2 and 3. In Armored Core 2 and 3, you had a choice between a shield and a sword. Laser sword. The downside was you only swung it once. So there was no combos or anything like that. In this game, you could bring two swords, press both L2, R2 together, and do a attack with both swords at once. But generally, though, if you only have one sword with you, you swing it, and that's kind of it. And it kind of makes it very anticlimactic, but it's partially balanced because swords technically do the most damage right now. I've not found any guns that, in terms of just outright individual damage, do that much. But yeah, so you definitely can make a balance. Like, you could be all guns. I could bring 4 Grim Reapers to a mission. And that would definitely be probably more than enough to get past most of the missions in this game, unless there's a very specific reason.
I've already started investigating. Sensor functionality normal. Let's hurry up and finish this.
Rookie, be wary of the surrounding area. Immortals may be hiding nearby.
I am really tired of them calling me Rookie. I'm a C rank outer now, for God's sakes. Seriously, I think the reason is they just couldn't come up with a straight face to just say outer. It's like, let's just call you Rookie. I will literally be an S-class Rookie. Or I could be S-class and they'll still call me Rookie. That's probably the one downside I think about the voice acting.
Attention. Acoustic sensors have picked up a unique waveform.
How's
a
it going,
particular
Spy
frequency
Gadget?
repeating at a consistent rhythm.
Display the source of the sound on our consoles. Activate stealth and prepare for flanking maneuvers.
Roger that. Wait. This is...
I have visual confirmation of the source of the sound, displaying on your consoles.
We're just gonna let him enjoy this for a second. This is actually a good song. Okay, I didn't expect this either. Like, we've literally been huge conspiracy era, and here we are listening to this awesome song. Surprisingly, the song's still going.
Identifying unit affiliation based on visual indicators. Complete. Displaying unit ID.
I love rock and roll.
Artist of bullet works. What is that fool doing here?
That's right. A second arsenal is positioned farther away from him. I have identified it despite its stealth capabilities. It's Falcon of Bullet Works.
No doubt here on a mission from Sky Union or Horizon. An unlikely pairing, to say the least.
What should we do?
There is no reason to continue listening quietly. All arsenals, launch a preemptive attack on my signal.
Target acquired. Fire!
Whoa! Who's there? Who shot me just now? How'd they even find me?
What the... Are you seriously asking that?
Fool! Stop whining over the wide area channel. And turn off that music!
What? Yeah, how about I turn off my heart while I'm at it?
I don't like how this smells. We should have been more vigilant. Our stealth operation is compromised now, thanks to you.
Yo, investigation missions are a snooze fest. This party's popping now thanks to me.
Justice? No. Duty demands that we carry out this mission. Withdraw at once, or allow me to do my duty. The choice is yours.
Savior, don't be so uptight, my dude. Just relax and enjoy this dope show I'm putting on. Yo, Corporal, you gotta lighten up. Come ride this rhythm with me, baby.
I'm curious
No!
about something.
Focus on the fight.
Can I
I
get
am
this?
focused. When I'm riding that rhythm, I'm
Can I
scary like
scan
you would
this?
not believe.
No, I cannot. Okay.
Artist is beginning to offend my senses. Concentrate all firepower on him.
That's a lot of damage. these guys are taking.
You shouldn't have gotten in my way.
What the heck are they? And I'd rather not get damaged. Oh, hello, Falcon. And he threw it. Hang on. Alright, Falcon, we're keeping the music. Falcon? Hello?
I'm
Falcon?
fighting for my dreams.
Falcon? Hello? Falcon is stuck on a
In
car.
death, the fallen are returned to the battlefield.
Oh, wait, never mind. He's gonna be free soon. Or, no, he's okay. He's finally put in the car.
Hit and run guerrilla tactics. How are they able to strike with such precision in this blizzard?
You're too reliant on your sensors. Without them, you are shaky. I can discern your movements from your scent alone.
I do admit, I like
But y'all
Falcon.
keep focusing on me. Drawn to my block rocking beats like moth to a flame. Come on, come on, come on. All eyes on me now. Yo, if you got time to talk, you got time to jam.
This
Woo!
is...
Perhaps I should have brought orchestral accompaniment.
You can barely hear me what's going on over the game. He's probably, actually... You're saying it's too loud. Let me see if I can adjust that. Let's take it down another decibel. Gotta admit, though, it kind of kills the music, though. Oh, well. Hopefully. I'm probably not enunciating as much as I used to. And plus, I'm also really close to him. I'm actually surprised. Well, he's going down real quick.
Blasted alarm. Was our combination too simple? Specialist.
Relax, Corporal. I got this.
A Grimmer
I don't want to fall
three.
back, but I have no choice. Specialist, don't die out here.
I'm taking that.
Retreat if you must.
Word. I'll lay down the finishing touches on this killer piece. It's
But
gonna
yeah,
be
Falcon
fire!
is probably the commander from, is probably the commander that you know. This would be a perfect stage to actually have, surprised they don't actually let you scan those for, Oh, I see. This femto on top of the building. Where the heck is the other one?
Yes, very good. Defeat me if you can.
Go.
My art is next level.
Are they seriously all the way down? They are all the way down there. So if I actually press up on the D-pad, I can actually give myself a damage boost, so I
Continuing
can
this
do more
fight
damage.
is impossible. Specialist, we're withdrawing.
New laser
Man,
blade.
I had the encore track queued up and everything.
Bullet Works has withdrawn from the battlefield. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Based on the outcome of this mission, control of this area has been granted to Zen. Further investigations will be conducted later.
A hard-fought victory. It proved more challenging than anticipated.
I'm worn out. 4, give us a return sequence.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence.
Ironic. The battle between the consortiums only intensifies as greater control is gained over the Oval Link.
Did you say something, Savior?
Ah, pay me no mind. Let us return and revel in our victory. Our justice is fair and true. And we'll come to understand that in time.
So I can actually show you a bit of what Femto does in this game. So
they're
Femto, you can actually, if you press R3, you can actually make a clone of yourself. Now it'll fly around and enemies will actually attack that instead of you. However, if you notice, the Femto gauge here drains really, really quickly. And you press R3 again to dispose of it, to get rid of it. But you can also, depending on how much Femto you have, like this area here recharges really quickly. I can press up or down on the D-pad, and activate some abilities. So there's shield. I can't remember what this second one does. I always forget what this one does. But the first one, though, it actually increases your damage output. But yeah, Falcon also is the same voice actor in Monster Hunter World. They actually have some pretty big-name voice actors in this game. Not too familiar. Oh, by the way, you can also pick up cars as well and use them as weapons. Like, if you're always concerned about ammo, just having a basic gun makes a huge difference. Change a new voice. Visit the lab. Just have this voice for your character. I think, honestly, it was kind of sad because Falcon glitched out. So I didn't really have a, that mission should have been a lot more difficult. That mission should have been a lot more difficult. Defeated member of Bullet Works. New sword, new gun. Can't complain about that. What I need, honestly, what I need to do is I need to get more parts. That's the part where I'm really struggling. Because now that I'm finally understanding this game's cycle, it's oddly enough one of the things they don't really give you a lot of. Also, you do have your own avatar and you can completely customize them head to toe, which is really awesome. Who's the new... Oh, there you go. Well, now I can have Falcon's voice. Oh, I probably have... Is there another one? Oh. Oh, I can have Artist's voice if I wanted as well. One part I'm really not using a lot of right now is the surgery. I kind of want to try and go without these. I know that sounds kind of... Let's be honest, it is dumb. But at the same time, like, I'm really curious, because I don't want to actually... I'm curious about that, because this game, obviously, Daemon X Machina, you can improve yourself drastically, and you can even get out of your own mech and everything. But I'm really curious how the game will play out. So we got the helmet, the longsword armor, radiant gleam armor, longsword arms, right and left, and the legs. There we go. So we actually have right and left legs. What we could do now... So this is how you basically develop stuff. You actually sacrifice... Well, you don't sacrifice. You basically give it to the company to actually make it into something else. So if I want, like, these Flash Phantom helmet here, I have to make a Gladius, or give up a Gladius helmet. But to make even a Gladius helmet, I need to actually give them a longsword helmet. And this all costs research as well. So you're constantly developing new things here. Like, I could literally probably actually make everything make everything Gladius. And make, like, a heavy-duty build. Which wouldn't be a bad thing, honestly. Mine? Really? I can see my memory usage. Oh, the body affects your memory usage. That's something I didn't expect, actually. I was wondering why. I thought the processor would be the thing that, would be the big thing. So, like, there's even lightweight mechs, medium. I'm still surprised they haven't made any... Oops, that's the wrong thing. Haven't made any, what do you call it? Heavy-duty, or any, like, tank treads and such. But it seems like this game's definitely focused on, the, what do you call it? Just the bipedals. I mean, it would have been nice even to just have reverse joint. But considering this is an experiment, because this is, like, Marvelous actually created their own development studio just for this game. Which kind of says a lot. For now, though, we actually go into weapons, too. Let's see what other weapons we have. Yeah, so this is actually the weapon I was talking about, prominence here. I didn't use it in the last mission because, well, it really wasn't needed. Let's see, a Silver Raven 2. Like, the one sad part is that, like, you're giving up guns to make other guns, but it's hard to scrounge for weapons in the battlefield already. So I feel this weird sense of getting stuck. Hey, new pattern. You got a hanger. We actually just made an entire set of longsword. We can see the longsword here. Lots of bullet defense. And actually a good amount of defense. Sight size. That's gonna be an interesting thing to see what that's about. Let's see, where's the longsword? Oh, that's right, you can even have gun arms too. So I basically need... Buy it? No, I need to make Gladius. So I can basically just have an entire longsword mech here. So basically I'm kinda... Laser damage would just destroy me. I have 26 laser defense. That's really bad, actually. That's horrible. But what I could do... Well, first things first, I want to actually look at my weapons. Let's take a look at the list here. So we got the Grim Reaper 3, assault rifle with extended range. In contrast, its fire rate is low. Yeah, so it seems like the higher... Yeah, so you're basically exchanging more damage, but less ammo capacity. Do you know there's a secret factory that shows up only if you eat enough ice cream? No, I did not know anything about that, Captain Robert. So, that is definitely a new thing. So this is the sword I got. What's this here? It's hard to kind of compare. Give me a second. Right, pylon. Melee. This will give me a better comparison. Less damage, less laser... Really? Wait, what? How does this have less laser damage? How does this have less laser damage? 7920. I'm confused. How does weapons do worse than the prominence? That's really strange. Alright, Captain Robert, slow your roll there, buddy. You're just outright talking spoilers. Please restrain yourself. Although, I will say, though, I will help myself to ice cream now that you revealed that. Apple ice cream? Okay. So I guess you could just buy a bunch of ice cream. Sorry, something a lot of people missed and there was so much... Well, yeah, that's because the game just came out on Friday. I wanted to start streaming this on Friday, but I kinda... Honestly, you would discover it just by using it. I could easily see a lot of people missing it. I mean, let's be honest, look. It is just, I mean, let's be honest here. It's an ice cream shop, and this is your benefits. It's extremely small. 2% increase. And even if you go with a double, and go with chocolate as your base, and then let's just put apple on top, it's 3%. So, it makes perfect sense why people wouldn't use it, because the percentage increases are so insignificant that most people, and let's be honest, most people are min-maxers. So it's like, why would I spend the money? Especially since it's a massive investment. mean, I've actually even been extremely conservative in my spending here. Like, this is all the money you basically get from missions. But look how expensive another longsword helmet costs. 99,000. That's basically my entire bank. But I would need to buy another longsword if I wanted to actually get to build more parts. So it's a huge difference, honestly. Like, a lot of people, of course, will just blitz through the game. You know, they'll focus on wanting to build more parts, more weapons. And they'll probably actually even skip doing a lot of the, you know, like, this is your story mode here. They'll probably skip. I mean, like I've been doing, actually, just because of how long and drawn out this game is, and I only really get 2 hours a night of gameplay. Am I gonna dedicate it towards the free missions? Probably not. I'm probably gonna dedicate my time towards, you know, 6,000 credits here. Like, the nice thing is, it's like, great, you can play these missions over and over again and get more money. And I bet, honestly, if you play the free missions, you'll probably get a more expansive story and a better understanding of the world than just the story mode. Like, the story mode is definitely character focused, while I can see the free missions being a good complement to not only challenging yourself here, defeat the commanding unit, complete the mission within 150 seconds. Challenge accepted on that, actually.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Horizon. Horizon wishes to expand its territory. Your mission is to reclaim a production area that a group of AIs have occupied. An enemy AI has been identified that appears to be the commander. Destroy it at once. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
150 seconds. That sounds like a nice challenge. Wait, do I have to? Yeah, so I can even pay these guys here to actually come into the battle with me. Although, active members... Wait, why? No, I guess I'm stuck with Johnny. That's kind of interesting. I was honestly expecting to be able to fly solo on that. But yeah, I could pay to actually have these other characters show up. Oh, he has a gun arm. I was actually curious. I was like, wait, why does he only have that? Well, I'm just gonna go with just Johnny there. I'm surprised you can't remove him. Also, how you doing, Captain Robert? So I'm guessing, since you've already beaten this game, I'm an old Armored Core fan. Like, they got me hooked in Armored Core 2. I really honestly should design my entire stream around that, but I'm hesitant because I like having just simply the full screen. Let people be able to sit down and watch.
Let's win this thing.
Approach complete.
Where's the commander?
You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefields.
Play dog.
Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be
Seriously?
affected. Begin the mission.
Oh, I guess I just have to kill everyone. So like, you probably could just hold down your attack buttons and just blitz through this. And see, you can get a bunch of ammo. Oh, I have a much wider attack range. Where's the thing? Next.
Enemy reinforcements detected. Caution is advised.
There we go, there's the enemy.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
What? Oh, I thought that would just be the one. yourself a Legion. I would honestly say, if you're starting out, just getting yourself multiple Legions would be good. I'd honestly say this is probably the laziest way for me to play. Alright, you are a double-shielded enemy. Why do you exist? I also really need to get used to playing with that with the claw style here. Another Legion, like that. Oh no, that is
target defeated.
There you go. I don't think I made it in time though.
Mission complete.
And
Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping return sequence.
I do kind of find it weird. Like, there are a couple things just because I played Armored Core, I still find weird. First off, of course, I always feel like I'm descending in this thing. I don't know why. But one thing is, like, I'm used to having bullet weapons cost money, because I was always a heavy kind of laser user. Heck, I'm even surprised you're allowed to heal in missions now. Of course, I'm used to such obtuse controls, though. Hang on, can I actually just throw this? No, there is actually an angle. So you could just be lazy, use 2 Grim Reapers, and, hey, go to town. For probably a good deal of this game. Did I get the bonus? Yes, I did, actually. And, actually, I got some parts that I actually would need. I feel like if you really want to get a lot of the parts, it's not in the story mode. You need to play the free missions. So it's like, if you blitz the game, the actual story mode, you're probably going to find yourself hurting for parts. Because what you should be doing, and honestly I'd say a person who's playing this game a lot more casually, should actually be... Let's see here. Yeah, see, so I could actually use the Legion helmet and make Asafune. Or I could make Goliath. There's a lot of different paths you can actually go. How do you make Muso? Yeah, so Durandal, I would need Gladius. Like, see, I could probably make another... Oh, no, I can't. Oh. Oh, that's interesting, actually. And it makes sense, actually. You can only develop one thing once. And then afterwards, you have to actually buy the part. That makes sense, honestly, because they have to have you do something with your credits. So for now, though, we're going to take those parts we actually just got and actually make some more gear. Those were the 3 parts we had. Don't think you could do anything else. Yeah, see, Asafune turns into, like, Raikiri. And each one has their own different specialties. Which is actually pretty nice, honestly. So it's stuff like that. Like, I think if you play a lot of the missions, like this lets you, I guess, somewhat play solo, and it shows you even how many side goals there are. See, look, there's a mission that lets you fight a colossal immortal. I could skip an entire boss fight in this game just by sticking to the story mode. You know what? Let's actually play catch up here. Let's actually go through some of this stuff here. Guard the escape vehicle.
Mission briefing.
We could also use the credits, let's be honest.
Briefing will now commence.
And
This
also
mission
be able
is
to
a
develop
request from
stuff.
Horizon. Your objective is to guard a vehicle as it escapes Horizon's territory. As enemy AIs have been detected near the escape route, prompt and cautious action is necessary. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
But I think I like that there are so many different ways to play. I'm also surprised that they don't let you do a lot of missions, like, have you missions by choice. So I could use some of my money and actually just buy Johnny here. But the reward's only 4,000, so I'm hesitant to not use it. I think they really just want you to actually have some sort of connection to the characters in this game. But at the same time, honestly, your role as the player is so insignificant. At least at first. I mean, I'm only in rank C, so I don't know how far left I actually have to play for this game. I would honestly assume if I really stuck to my guns
Scanning battlefield.
and
Femtoparticle
just
density is
focused,
high. Long-range radar will be available.
probably would have no problem.
Begin the mission once the AIs have been detected.
Are you real?
Enemy AIs have been alerted to your presence. Prioritize the safety of your target. Be advised that standard vehicles like the one you're guarding will be destroyed upon contact with an arsenal. Be careful not to touch the vehicle.
Ready to go, huh? That's what I like to see. You got a death wish, pal.
Sorry. Had a feeling. Had a feeling.
There.
Enemy AIs approaching. Prioritize the safety of your target.
Who's next? You're asking for it.
She has got to stop bumping into me.
Here.
Enemy AIs approaching. Prioritize the safety of your target.
You seriously need my help against this enemy?
Apparently. Oh, I can actually destroy her. No wonder why. You can actually attack her. That would explain a lot why she's angry. But yeah, like, the game gives you copious amounts of ammo. At least if you kill, like, the little enemies.
Enemy
What?
AIs approaching. Prioritize the safety of your target.
There we go. Heck, your stuff, buddy. Another lead.
What a joke.
Hello. Oh, no, you don't. Longsword, a Grim Reaper.
You seriously need my help against
Take
this
another
enemy?
longsword. Well, he just destroyed one of the vehicles, though. Successful in that. I do need to go through the manual again and figure out what the middle femto
Mission
does.
complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping return sequence.
Actually, Captain Robert, you probably know this a little bit more than I do. What does this mode do for using your femto? Like, I know you can increase your damage output. I know there's a shield, which is this one. But I can't for the life of me figure out what the middle one is supposed to be again. I wonder if there's actually a skin here. Oh no, never mind. I was saying, it's like, oh, this stage looks familiar. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. I do love the music in this game, but I'm a sucker for rock and roll. BP above 80%. Hey, got a longsword. Yeah, definitely. I could definitely see, like... You know, my original plan was, and I think I'm gonna go back to it, it's like, okay, go through the story mode, do the free missions, and... You know, kind of do all the missions... Basically do all the missions in this game. Definitely feels like you get a lot more value from doing this, doing it this way. Let's see. I had one more Legion. Yeah, Goliath. That's what it is. Like, this will cost me a lot more in the long run, but I'll have a lot more parts. Yeah, so now I have 2 Asafune, so there's actually no... At least currently no reason. Yeah, there's no reason for me not to actually make this. Left arm. Wait, what? Oh, this is if I want to make Gladius. But I'm currently using the longsword armors. Customize. I don't think I actually have much attachments, though. Yeah, here you go. There's somewhat attachments. That's probably an interesting part of this game, is actually the attachments. Like, that's one thing that kind of throw you over the edge. Is Q&S, rough camo 2. Because I remember the demo, they just let you, like, here, build whatever you want. You have infinite money. Like, this way definitely makes a little bit more sense. Because they really want you to do the, you know, do the time sink. I will say one thing about Longsword. My goodness, its range. Like, I could literally just keep firing like crazy. How many patterns do I actually have unlocked? They really love the camos in this game. Let's be honest, part of this game is going through the missions here. It's like, here, fight this colossal immortal. Eliminated for battle data and sample collection.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Horizon. The colossal immortal, Gunfort, has invaded Horizon's territory. The immortal must be destroyed. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Oh, you can actually take this thing on solo, but... Let's see... Is there anyone that has a rocket launcher? Jeez, sniper rifle... Oh, he actually... Wait, is that a shotgun? No, that's a bazooka. That is definitely a bazooka. How much money does this mission pay? Why does it only pay 5,000? There would be no point of me doing the mission if I hire Zoa. You know, against my better judgment, I'm actually just gonna fight Gunfort as is. Because I know I should have brought a bazooka. There really is no reason for me to hold on to my shield for a lot of these missions. I still haven't figured out what the shield does either. And I also just realized I have not been going and buying ice cream. We should buy ice cream. Well, this is gonna be interesting. God, these two.
Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will
Hi
not be
there.
affected. The colossal immortal, Gunfort, has invaded Horizon's territory. The immortal must be destroyed.
Oh, that's so bad.
Destroying the exposed cores will provide useful data on colossal immortals. Destroy the cores and continue gathering data.
Ah, darn it. Uh-oh. Ah, come on. Well, that's just not fair.
The colossal immortal is receiving AI reinforcements. The colossal immortal is receiving AI reinforcements.
I cannot get away from him. You know what? I just realized what I should be doing. Is there... Oh, there's no way to heal, is there?
Immortal fractal detected. Caution is advised.
And I kinda need that. Kinda needed that there. Well, at least I know there's a place where you can heal. And almost out of the area. That was a massive knockback.
The colossal immortal is receiving AI reinforcements.
That actually did reduce. Okay. This is becoming the problem.
The colossal immortal is receiving AI reinforcements.
That makes a lot more sense, actually. Actually, surprised he's almost dead. How much time do I have? Since, oh, hello. Alright. You can follow me. I had a feeling you were gonna squish me. I'll destroy your weak points underneath the belly, but you're already dead. That was with just 2 Grim Reapers. That was actually kind of anticlimactic.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping return sequence.
Well, they probably gave the multiplayer ones a lot more health. But a mission to fight a giant colossal. Like, it used to be a big thing. Where you could actually, like, fighting NTs. That's what they used to call them in Armored Core. And it was a huge thing to actually fight them. Wow, you can literally stand on this thing. I do appreciate this though, like it's a little cumbersome to be able to use weapons like this, but I do find it interesting. You know what? I'm curious. Oh, I got a lot of rewards. Okay. Brought support equipment to 20 missions. Hey, you get a lot more stuff, actually. I think what we'll do, we'll try and catch up with all the free missions. Plus, having a little bit of extra money, it certainly does me some good. Factory, finish up making those Goliath parts. Yeah, so now I can make the Raikiri armor instead of the Asafune. And it really just depends on like what direction you want to go. Apparently I have a Goliath arm. Machine gun arm. Like it's really interesting actually, like being able to have the opportunity to develop a lot of this stuff. I should actually see before I start researching more what the Asafune does. These are all the parts I could buy now. So I can't actually buy... Oh no, I'm installing, never mind. So I have a Durandal, Longsword, Radiant Gleam, Light Armor for long-range combat, so that's what this does. And this probably actually says the same thing. Oh, I have 2 Longswords. Why am I not using the one that actually is better? Actually, what is the difference? Just a little bit more defense, that's what that does. Oh, I already have a Raikiri, actually, for the right arm. That's kind of a surprise. An Otis? Alright, I hijacked his arm. And then legs. It always seems like it's actually... There's no reason not to do developing. Like, unless you obviously don't have the part. There's a reason. Plus, also, now that I know you can actually buy your parts, but you first have to research everything, kind of makes me know, oh, I should actually do this. Oh, there's actual arms that give you more laser performance. That's actually very nice. Let's actually get that developed. Let's take the Raikiri to their logical conclusion. Ooh. There's reason, cash. Yeah, I always forget you could sell stuff. How much actually... You know what? That's a good question, actually. How much can you sell this stuff for? Wow, you get like 1/10 of its value, but that makes sense, honestly. Oh, I have 2 Asafunes? Now we're playing the menu game. We're playing the menu game, ladies and gentlemen. There is... Really? Okay. I should also do one other thing. We should buy ice cream. Or the waffle cone this time. You know what? Yogurt works. I personally, like, the one thing I'm currently waiting for Paper Star is the arena in this game. I honestly still think they should have put an arena in this game. Because I like having a story mode. No, not story mode, like the mission mode, and then just the ability to fight other players. And they have a colorful cast of characters for you to fight. An entrance to the unexplored depths have been discovered in a protection facility being held by corrupted AIs. Zen requested an investigation into these depths. Hey,
Mission briefing.
Blitz through this one.
Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Zen. An entrance to a subterranean region has been discovered in a production facility previously controlled by enemy AIs. Your mission is to infiltrate the facility and conduct an investigation. While the immortals in this facility have long since been driven out, if you encounter any remnants, destroy them.
Oh, I would agree, actually. This game is so fast-paced, fighting other fighting other outers, fighting other mercenaries. They really honestly should have just stuck to a single title and not call them mercenaries, just call them outers.
Complete any necessary
Well, no, they can call them
preparations,
mercenaries, but
then
just say,
stand by and await
go by the title of
dispatch.
outer. I don't know why they, out of blue, said, oh, they're reclaimers now. I think it's a translation issue.
Briefing over.
Or like a localization issue. Active member, Sith. Outer ability. She can intuitively sense impending crisis, rushing headlong into danger when Sith is the dominant personality. Conversely, she avoids danger altogether when Ire is controlled. Now it makes sense. She has a split personality. We've solved the mystery. Wait, John's gonna sue me for that. No! I was so curious about that. Because in one mission, like, out of the blue, her name was Ire, or Ayer, however you want to pronounce it. But then another mission, in the demo mission, she was known as Sith. It's like, wait a minute. You know, so I've only played the first demo, I never got to play the second demo. In the first demo, you fought Sith of the Western Seven. And I was so confused when there was this one mission that's like, oh, they're using her avatar, and I thought so too. Like, I'm honestly expecting, like, there better be a second, like, another pilot that looks exactly like her. That's a twin. But no. She's apparently has a split personality. So kind of like the Doc O'Malley of Red vs. Blue, or Jekyll and Hyde. I'm actually surprised she's an all-purpose. Actually, what the heck does she have? She has... Man, they're not kid. She has a club. She has a club. Wow, she really is an all range. See, like, I like how they give kind of basic stuff. While his standard capabilities exceed far those of an ordinary human, he has no unique skills of his own. Like, some nice little descriptions of not really the character, but obviously through their outer ability. Replace his missing legs with custom-made artificial prostheses. I still pronounced that word incorrectly. This exchange has enhanced his other senses. Her actual ability is unknown, but whenever she appears to have died, she reappears the next day completely unharmed. Some believe she has powerful regenerative abilities. Others speculate she is, in fact, truly immortal. Capable of working in tandem with his older brother Deva through this state of perfect synchronization. Though this state of perfect synchronization only lasts for 5 minutes. It's interesting and yet kind of makes sense. So yeah, there you go. Mystery solved. She has Sif has a split personality. Which kind of makes sense, because one's super passive, while one's extremely active. Or one's extremely cautious, while the other's gun-ho.
Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be affected. Proceed through the opening until you arrive at the depths. Detecting heat signatures from corrupted AIs. Eliminate them and continue your descent. Detecting powerful thermal reactions deep below. Proceed with caution. Sealed bulkhead detected. Destroy it and continue your descent.
Oh, you actually can destroy it. Alright. I'm okay with this. I still need to figure out how to use the down booster. Smashy. Oh, what the? Oh. Alright, I'll leave you to them. I hope our mission isn't to 100% destroy everything.
Booyah!
Oh, good. Thank you, Sid. Well, embarrassing to say, it took me a lot longer to figure out. That's everything. I really wish there was a height control. Or like the radar would give height as a solution. I'm just gonna assume I do have to actually kill everything.
Here!
There we go.
This is so much fun!
Oh, hello. You're important. You are all very important. Hang on a second.
I'm gonna shoot.
No.
Mission complete.
Where's the
Mission
where's the
accomplishment
map?
recognized. Mapping return sequence. Enemy
Where's
AI
the
commander
bodies?
detected. Eliminated at once.
Where's the bodies? There. Where's the bodies? Get myself some more Legion legs, actually. Where's the other one? Oh, don't tell me it's up there. Where are you? God darn it. Oh, I really wish there was a... I think the body fell higher up. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Oh well. I don't think I needed more Legion legs, but I had no problem getting it, though. Actually, just simply having the Legion parts would be pretty nice. That's like the weird part, like everything starts with the Legion parts. Factory. More Valkyrie. So, we got more legs. Did I already make lots of... No, No, that's right. I have to remember. You'll always get a choice when stuff you develop will not be in this menu. I have to remember that, actually. I have to remind myself of that, actually, because having all this new stuff. It's the only set so far that I've... Okay, let me rephrase that. When fighting the Stati AIs, that is the only piece of armor you will get. The only other armors you will get in this game will come from the other Outers. Or Reclaimers, or whatever you want to call them now. I personally think Raven was a perfect title. I love calling my... that would honestly be my title. It would be Raven. Also, Raven was a really good character in Fire Emblem. I've gotten some other armor. You have? Really? Huh. Be a first for me. Eliminate before reinforcements have arrived. Interesting.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence.
What parts did you get then?
This mission is a request from Sky Union. Your mission is to reclaim Sky Union's territory from a group of corrupted AIs. Several of these enemy AIs are armed with missiles. I recommend that you equip yourself accordingly. Also, multiple heat signatures are advancing toward the mission area. They are likely reinforcements. Caution is advised. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Well, that would be nice if I actually had some sort of anti-missile. Wow, they give you 2 characters. That's actually surprising. Asafune, Goliath, and some other scattered ones. Makes sense. I know I'm kind of doing things very boring just using Twin Grim Reapers, but I'll admit, it's really effective. It is incredibly effective, because it's like medium range, decent power. Even though it's weak power, I could honestly use Goliath too, but I don't like the loss of power. Grim Reaper, I think that's a very popular combo too, because that's basically what the pre-order bonuses give you. It's like, here, he has a red Grim Reaper and he's a blue Silver Raven.
Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be effective. Enemy reinforcements have arrived on the battlefield. They are alerted to your presence. I'm detecting an increase in their speed, displaying estimated arrival time. Eliminate them at once.
I don't need amazing results.
I will say though, like, you could just fire away
I'll take you all on.
and not worry about a lot of things. It's honestly kinda anticlimactic. Oh, there is some stuff there.
You're not ready.
Alright, what else is there?
You smell horrible.
Did they just say I spelled horrible? Target remaining, where the heck is it?
Hit those teeth!
Mission complete.
Nope.
Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping return sequence.
Another Legion arm. Actually, I think pretty much you'll just need
Enemy
3
reinforcements detected.
Legion arms.
Caution is advised.
Hello.
What's their plan?
Come on. Where is... There it is. You can wait. Another Legion arm. Did your mission. Now let me get my parts. the other side of the wall. Yes, you are. A stiletto. Oh, yes, you are right. You do get multiple parts. And I guess there's even different types of tiers. You don't really like the other weapons? That's honestly a fair... That's one thing I definitely have heard of. Wow, that was a full ammo recharge for that.
You are cruising for a bruising, pal.
Oh, it's Crown Princess. What the heck did she go? I will say though, like honestly, it's really powerful using.
I forgot to ask what to do in situations like this.
It's honestly using Twin Grim Reaper is really powerful. I can't deny, just simply because it's tandem bullet damage. The only real downside.
This is all my fault.
Hello? That's the other downside, because this game is so
like you want me to
fast-paced,
hurt
it's
you.
hard
What are you
to
doing?
find her. Yeah. I think one thing a lot of people aren't a fan of is the, ammo. Flamberge. Let's get the Flamberge. It has 3, attachment slots. I do notice a lot of variance in stats. I think one thing is basically like if you can just keep firing in tandem, I think that's a very powerful combination than having something being alternating fire. But there is an advantage though to being a more well-rounded mech. Like if this game was a lot slower paced, like I said, that's one thing I'm surprised this game doesn't have. It doesn't address the height of enemies, because it used to be in Armored Core, it's like, okay, if it's blue, they're below you, if it's red, they're above you. In this one here, they don't do that at all, which is a little surprising. Falcon can now be requested as an ally. Oh, that's a surprising benefit. That was a lot of loot. That was a lot of loot. Yeah, free missions is definitely where you want to go if you actually want to experience this game at its best. But it feels like the Legion has basically 3 paths. I think it's faded on the map. I don't like that. I wouldn't like that type of design. Message, probably from Falcon. You've come along. You've come a long way. I can tell there is something special about you. I'd be more than happy to go into battle with you. Let me know if you ever need my assistance. There we go. There's the legs. No new helmets, surprisingly enough. I'm guessing it's because where I am in the game. Probably don't want to give me, too many options. Did I already... Oh, I guess I don't need Legion arms anymore. Oh well, I can either sell them or just have more. Oh wait, here we go. Did not make, let's go lightweights. I'm more of a fan of the lightweights, what can I say? Legs, and getting new legs. We got a lot of parts though, actually. What do we get for attachments? Fire rate support plus 3.4. Interesting. And some weapons. Ammo expansion, explosive charges. I feel like there probably is some good builds, though, that you could do with, like bazookas and such. Alright, what do we get? We got... Here we go, the Raikiri. So that's super lightweight. That is a lot of bullet defense, though. And we got the Flamberge. Light armor with close combat in mind. Extends boost duration. That is very lightweight, but very well-rounded in bullet and laser defense. I can't believe this. Oh, no, I guess you can only hold up to 999. That would make a little bit more sense. Another Legion, all-purpose armor in many battlefields. Average overall, but optimized for ease of use. I will admit, I usually did play a very jack-of-all-trades character. A stiletto. Custom armor, engineered. Superior firepower, improved firing rates. Not bad. Oh, durability. That would explain the other thing. Wow, you actually have to care about durability, too. That would explain why my parts just kept blowing up on me. Oh, there was... I just got another bazooka. Well, that's a little disappointing. I'm surprised, actually. I'm not really getting a lot of weapon opportunities. I mean, okay. Technically I am, but I don't like throwing away just like, here's your one. This really just... Oh no, this is just more damp. Oh. Let's get rid of that then. Game development... Like, if you only give me one item, I'm very hesitant about getting rid of it. Just simply because it's like, oh, this is my one gun. Punishments. Or fail not. How much ammo does this thing have? 140... No, 53. 53 versus 39. 600 damage versus 450. Honestly, if you're using a sniper rifle, technically you should only shoot once, but this is the type of game where you kinda need multiple shots. Oh, it uses a Grim Reaper as well. Oh, that's actually good. You can't actually get rid of your, existing one. Well, since I already have another one. Oh my god, if I want to make anything, I need to use Grim Reapers. Well, that explains a lot. Actually, I think could I have both? I want to make this acid gun. If I want to make an acid gun, I have to use a goddamn Grim Reaper. A powerful handgun boasts effective long range and high bullet speed. What the heck does it take? Oh, it takes a Trickster. Okay. I'm actually also surprised at different types. I need an Orochi? Oh, I see. Less damage, more range. Okay. Well, now I'm spending all my money. I still just have trouble getting rid of things like, oh, you have this one weapon. Shoulder auxiliary. Oh, there was a lot of missiles. Burn repair, stun repair. Devotion is probably what I should get, but I don't know where to get the Splendor. Laser cannon with high femto usage. Its power compensates for its low ammo. That would be nice to see. Garuda. I only have the one Garuda, though. Need a Thunderbird. Need to get all these extra things. Ah, it's horrible. Cooling system. Only have one extra down booster. Oh, I need to actually buy that regardless. Okay, that makes sense. Oh! Oh, that makes sense. If you want to get some items, you need to, beat the Immortals. Or the Colossal Immortals. That's pretty clever, actually. Unfortunately, I'm definitely spending way more money than I'm earning. I'm a terrible businessman. I shall wash away my sorrows. The caramel ice cream. It's not salted caramel, but hey. I have no idea where to get blueprints. There's blueprints? My opinion on this game? Here's the thing. It's hard for me to, like, obviously... It's like, it's easy for me to say, like, oh, I like this. I like the theme. I like the story. I find it interesting then, instead of focusing on... Well, they still have the overall conspiracy, but they very much compacted the story into the individual characters. Yeah, ice cream exists. You should try it. But, so it's easy for me to say, like, oh, I like the theme, I like the story, I like the art. I actually even like the art direction. Like, this is the Unreal Engine on the Nintendo Switch, which is goddamn surprising. But... And they definitely want you to play this game for a long time. This is not like River City Girls, where you should just play the main story and then put it down and walk away. You know, and as much as it does kind of pain me to say, it's like, I very much have trouble... Because this is... My time streaming is really my time to play games. It is the only time I have to play games, unfortunately. I really wish, like, honestly, if I could do this full-time and stuff, I could see myself, like, I would love to be able to sit down, play a game, create some sort of in-depth review, or do something what many people actually do. Or make some type of content. I just don't know what type of content I'd be good at creating that people would find interesting. Like, where my niche would be. I would say there are some downsides, despite the fact that control setups have come a long way, and you can adjust the controls and completely customize the controls outright. It is a bit cumbersome still to actually really fully take advantage of the controls, or like swapping weapons on the fly and such. So it still is a very cumbersome game in some ways. I haven't played with the multiplayer, but I'm assuming it's more of it's a social part. You know, being able to play online, or even locally. You can do a split screen, actually. And just being able to play with a friend is an awesome thing that you can do. And if the developers do support it, or at the very least, give people the versus mode, I would hope there would be some sort of niche. My only worry, though, and it's just because the divide between single player and multiplayer has now become... Oh, well, if it's local as in friends have a Switch, that works too, actually. That still works. Sorry, I'm used to Armored Core, where it's like, oh, if you want to play multiplayer, you are sharing a screen. But you're right, now that I think about it, with how you can't... Actually... No, you couldn't. You wouldn't be able to do that with a Switch controller. You would definitely need 2 Pro controllers. But, going back to my point, though, on terms of the opinion, I think, if anything, the one downside is that we're in such a high... The video game industry right now is just over-flooded with games. There are honestly too many games, there's too many games even coming out, to the point where you actually get to really sit down with people and enjoy a game. And especially if you're on, like, playing the YouTube game or on the Twitch bandwagon, and your type of content is I'm constantly covering new content, you are in for a very rough ride. Because, let's be frank, if you are playing that YouTube game, you are stuck in a complete struggle with constantly either streaming the newest things or being able to... Actually, no, it really is just like trying to stream the newest or whatever is the most popular game. And that's what a lot of content creators kind of have to do, because we're always in this... We're consumer-based society. We're not a... Let's sit back and enjoy the nostalgia here. Because your average person doesn't want to experience the same game over and over again, or watch the same game over and over again, no matter how many times you can play it in a different way. So while I do like this game, my only worry though is in terms of like, even if they do support this game, it'll be very difficult to get people to retain an active player base. And I think honestly, if you do have that, be able to have that small group of friends, I think you'll very much enjoy this game, at least for the multiplayer. But I would definitely say this is the type of game that you play for the story. And in terms of the story, I like games that offer the conspiracy. I like games that offer a bit of mystery. You know, I like the theme of mechs, where you, because you can have something philosophical.
Briefing will now commence.
Like, I think the whole thing is for the actual enemy of this game. Is honestly interesting. Yeah, Paper Star, you nail it, you know. Like, Splatoon had support from Nintendo, consistently churning out new content. And they did it in a good way by basically using was Nintendo's old system on Nintendo Wii, Everybody Votes channel. Something that simple.
This mission is a request from Orbital.
Makes things a lot of fun. Well, here's the thing, every game will always have a surge. Like, even River City Girls. The tragedy of River City Girls. And I'm still trying to figure out what I want to actually really say about it, because I don't want to just simply write something or make a video on something that just constantly sounds negative, when, in reality, it's a good game. But from a game analysis perspective, there were issues that I could see that kind of undercuts itself in terms of the one thing a beat-em-up really needs to rely on, which is replay value.
Orbital has collected the remains of a colossal immortal that was defeated by Bulletworks in Sky Union's territory. We have been studying it for potential arsenal applications. At this time, we have successfully linked the colossal immortal to an outer.
Wow.
As we move on to field testing, you have been chosen as the test subject. Please cooperate with our collection of test data. Your objective is to destroy the enemies in the area. During the collection of data, you will be accompanied by one mercenary as a precaution. Please cooperate with them. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Wait, do I get to be a colossal? Complete the mission within 2 minutes. Yeah, Splatoon was honestly, Splatoon was a fun game. I'm not a huge first-person shooter game, but I do like a third-person shooter. Like, I loved, Space Marine 40K, Warhammer 40K Space Marine. That was a great game. I honestly think they should really just re-release it and make it multiplayer only. And if they offer that type of support, I could easily see a lot of people wanting to play that. I am actually colossal. This is awesome.
Scanning battlefield.
Oh my god.
Density is low. Electronic devices will not be affected. Initiating each
oh my god.
Opening squad communications channel.
This is amazing.
Begin the mission.
Yo, rookie. This is pretty nuts, isn't it?
Wait, you don't seem surprised at all. Were you expecting me? Man, I'm kinda lame now. Whatever. So, how's it feel to be inside an immortal?
I bet it's really nasty.
Is there a
Make sure you
gun?
don't shoot me, got it? Seriously, don't point that thing at me.
Oh no, there's a
We'll
shield.
clear the way forward. Let's go.
I can need help, Johnny.
I think I can keep this going.
I'm very surprised you could even do this. Can I really just walk over these enemies? No, that can't walk over. I was curious. I'm actually surprised you can't.
Here they come. This ought to be easy. You can do it, rookie.
It's so janky trying to control the immortal. Yeah, but it... Oh, this is... If this is the novelty fun, and I'll be honest, the heft kind of reminds me of, Oh, of actual armored core. But you're right, though. It is very, very interesting. There's gotta be another fire weapon here. There we go. There are missiles. Okay, there's missiles. There's missiles. I was curious about that. Good to know there's missiles.
Must be nice to wear that thing. I'm pretty much just here to spectate. Stick me in one of those, and I could be the ace in no time flat.
Oh, we should be able to see my targets. Hang on a second. I need to watch out here. Oh, no. Okay, maybe it's not this janky to... I think it's good they created this type of heft. As strange as that sounds. I'm surprised they even let you play as one. That's honestly the biggest surprise. What range do these things have? These things have like... Oh, never mind. Maybe not as much range as I thought. But you're right, I can definitely feel like the controls fight you. It's definitely a lot of fight with these controls.
That's one.
Especially since you're so used to, like, so used to being super fast. That's surprising. I can't believe I missed this. I'm actually glad I'm doing the free missions now because that's actually really awesome. Not a lot of damage with the missiles, though. Not doing this in 2 minutes? Jeez. Really need to know what you're doing.
We're good. It's all good.
These things actually, yeah, they're actually coming closer to it. Okay, yeah, the ground units are really hard to hit with this thing. This is kind of ridiculous how hard it is to hit things. I can also definitely understand the criticism of this feels so janky. Like, you don't really even aim?
Man, this is tough.
Oh, so you do stomp. Okay. Oh wait, that's right. I have to knock aside. Oh no. That makes a lot more sense now. That... I don't know why I didn't think about that. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
No. A shiver ran down my spine just now. Can't believe we fight these things every day.
Yeah, that's much better. That is how you would actually get through this mission.
Not really gonna die here, am I? Am I? Man, this is tough.
So X is the power move here. Yeah, that's a lot more powerful. Oh, I'm not getting the bonus, but at least
I think I can keep this going.
at least I know how to
Personally,
destroy
I think I
everything.
did all right. Guess I'll wait for rescue.
Well, Johnny G's down. Such a good
Alright,
friend.
just a little more and we should be done collecting data.
Can I actually revive him? I'm curious now. Wait, can I actually jump out of the mech? No, I can't. Nope, can't even save my buddy. I actually like Johnny as a character, but he had the weirdest turn as a character. And that turn was when he actually, like, basically cursed you, the player. It's like, I'm gonna kill myself now just to defeat you. I was really confused by that. Yeah, you literally just smashed everything. Are you kidding me? Why did all my missiles turn? These are the worst missiles ever.
Mission complete. Test data collection complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping return sequence. Please
They are
return according to
terrible
instructions.
at close range missiles.
Nice work. That was pretty easy. I want to hear all about it when we get back.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. That was a little weird. It's like making a gun that bounces. Who the heck makes a gun that bounces? Of all the guns. Oh, I have to hold it. Okay. Well, let's skip this then. I'm definitely glad I'm actually taking the time to do the free missions, though. Yeah, there's no way I was getting that in 240. But yeah, I'd say buy this game for the story. If you like like, this is exponentially much faster than any Armored Core game. Like, if you've never played a mech game before, this is honestly probably maybe as player-friendly as they get, actually, because if you're used to a third-person action game, like a third-person shooter-style game, this is definitely... like, Control is designed to be, like, if you're playing a third-person shooter game. Outright. The only thing is, like, it adds the little more cumbersome things of having to actually build and design your own mech. And that for some people, like, I like this type of thing. Like, I love seeing big numbers. Well, not just big numbers. I like seeing in-depth. It's like, here's a very specific playstyle. You could choose a playstyle where you have a lot of bullet defense. You can have a playstyle where it's like, you know what, I like being more well-rounded. I can have a playstyle where you want to be super lightweight. And this game provides you with all those options. So you can find your own playstyle and make it work for you. You know, with all this different little customization. Like, if you like using gun arms, if you don't like any of the weapons, like, you know, I just want to make my guns, my arms the guns. You could do that. If you like being a tank, you could make yourself an outright tank. I mean, there's even, to a point, a little bit of fashion. Like, one of the awesome things about Armored Core was, kind of like with Dark Souls, since, let's be honest, From Software were the original developers of Armored Core, there is a little, before Fashion Souls even existed, you basically had fashion, fashion mechs. Like, being able to make your own and design your own mech and make it unique is an awesome thing. It's very superficial, but behind the superficialness, like, you could go really in depth. And just, like, being able to create your own personality, create your own identity through something like this game is a major draw. I mean, that's what I liked about the whole aspect of Armored Core, is that, yeah, sure, you were a mercenary, you were a Raven, but on the arena side, you were reading descriptions of all these different characters, all these different arena, people in the arena, why they fight, a little bit of their background, something to kind of keep you engaged. And now you actually have actual characters with full-on voice acting that have their own reasons for fighting, their own background, their own origin. I think the only downside about that is you're constantly fighting with them and against them, even though that's a lot of characters. I think, if anything, because they constantly pair you up with them, that it's a little bit of a downside, because, let's be honest, it'd be kind of nice to do some missions solo. Speaking of missions solo and equipment here, let's actually change things up a little bit, shall we? I want to actually try something, though. Because we did two range. We did 2 Silver Ravens. I want to see what that's like, actually. A little bit less firepower, but to get real nice up close and personal. But I think it'll be fun. Let's see, what is this mission anyway? Eliminate the... God damn it. It's a lot. How much you want to bet what kind of immortal this is? This is a flying
Mission
one.
briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Sky Union. The colossal immortal, Nightmare, has invaded Sky Union's territory. The immortal must be destroyed. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Okay, well, we are changing one thing. We are not bringing a sword and shield on this mission. I'm sorry. What would be a good weapon, though? Actually since we actually have the opportunity, we can actually play around a little bit, shall Bazooka? We can go do bazooka. You know what? Actually, yeah, we haven't shown bazooka. Bazooka and left pylon. Maybe another good one here. Sniper rifle? Nah. Too predictable. You know what? This is gonna be terrible, but let's do it. Dual machine gun, dual bazooka. You go full out assault rifles and machine guns. That's not a bad option, honestly. This is gonna be a terrible idea, fighting Nightmare with the dual Silver Ravens. I don't even think I have the speed to outrun his lasers.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be effective. Begin the mission.
With you and me out here, we can't possibly lose.
Tactical container launch detected. Caution is advised.
Okay.
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
Surprised there's no weak spot. Oh, wait, what am I doing?
It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
Oh, please say I'm fast enough, but I am not fast enough for that.
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
Oh, come on, really?
It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
Let me actually reload that.
Tactical container launch detected. Caution is advised.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen. What the heck?
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
Ah, this is the worst build ever for this.
It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
Oh, that's really bad. What?
Tactical container launch detected. Caution is advised.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
Alright.
It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
What? My healing! Oh, hello.
Tactical container launch detected. Caution is advised.
Oh, you... Aw, damn it. Right, I forgot. He spawns nothing but,
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
There's gotta be a way to stop this thing.
It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
I think I can, actually. Oh. That sucks. Ah, damn it.
Tactical container launch detected. Caution. Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
At least the bazooka does do good work. Yeah,
It is a
that's
high-powered
kind of
laser
how I
weapon.
was
Take
experiencing it
evasive action.
for the one time I fought him. Trying to make sure I just don't get burned here.
Settle down, okay? PG's always telling us to stay cool.
Immortal fractal detected. Caution. Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
Never wants me to actually do it.
It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action. The Colossal Immortal is receiving AI reinforcements.
Oh god, it actually is going straight towards me.
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft. It is a high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
You'd like to keep repeating yourself.
The Colossal Immortal is receiving AI reinforcements.
It's unfortunate these guys don't drop
Tactical
anything
container
and will
launch
just explode.
detected. Caution is advised.
Oh, wait.
Detecting a powerful femto response within the aircraft.
Laser.
It is a
I
high-powered laser weapon. Take evasive action.
didn't even get to attack it.
Tactical container launch detected. Caution is advised. Cumulative damage to the target has reached 75%.
Keep getting run over here. Please tell me it's entered a berserk mode of sorts. Yes, it has.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached. Detecting a powerful femto response within the air.
Well, dual bazookas work for this, at least because of the blast damage. Not really an opportunity to show off the machine guns, though.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping
All right.
return sequence.
Hang on a second. Come on. Oh, I see. If you're reloading, you can't do anything. I find the charge axe doesn't move enough vertically, so going up and down is a good way to dodge it. Yeah, I need to figure out how to use the down boosters. That's definitely one thing I need to learn how to do. Same thing with reacting and making and using the shield. I can definitely see why you like the Silver Ravens, though. I can definitely see why you like the Silver Ravens. God, I almost died on that mission. I've actually lost a lot. I've lost a lot to the Steel Knights when I had to fight both of them at once. Well, this was gonna be a story mode stream, but now it just became a here. Let's do all the D rank missions. You tend to focus on ability. Yeah, no, I'm actually on the side of being more well-rounded, and yeah, definitely didn't get the bonuses for those. More of a jack of all trades. That's what I focus on. Go big or go home. Brought Bazooka to 20 missions. I kind of focus on in that area myself. Like, I think this is a good game. They definitely show that they put in a lot of effort in this game. Especially to make it work on the Switch. That would be the other thing. I hate mint chocolate, but why not? That's still the weirdest part about this game, the ice cream shop. Stay weird, Japan. Stay weird. Grim Reaper, Punishment, Salamander, there we go. Lane System, Asafune. Ooh, new armor. Finally! Muso. Oh my god, you basically can make a, like a samurai mech. That is amazing. What's the stats, actually, on this thing? Not bad, actually. Yeah, I actually ended up buying a second set of Joy-Cons because I suffer from... one of my Joy-Cons, and I really should actually cash in on the warranty, suffers from the horrible drift. Send that one out. So I know I have that whole issue going on. I don't think I had anything else. You need a lot, you need a couple of long swords actually. Just to actually make some stuff here. Kazakiri, here we go. One of the reasons I sort of didn't get into Splatoon was I was playing it with my Joy-Cons. And I think one of the reasons why I suffered from the Joy-Cons wasn't because of Splatoon. I noticed it because of Splatoon, but it was because back when ARMS came out, and that's a really good game. ARMS was actually a really good game. Kind of gave me a feeling of Virtual On in a way. Was because I played that game a lot, actually. That was honestly a lot of fun playing that game. I didn't use the motion controls, but it was still just a great experience. Ooh, tiger camo. Do I actually have duplicates? I don't even know why I'm on the selling part here. That's actually a really good gun. The stick is torn? Ouch. That's really unfortunate, actually. An armament that replenishes stamina for a set duration. Left arm. Oh, I'm on sell. What am I doing? I'm like, what's going on here? Why am I not seeing anything new? Frame Reaper 2.0. I think I should have been in the hangar, actually. I think what I want to try and do maybe next stream is start using the laser weapons. I really think those actually have a lot of potential, but they're just really hard to keep using because I don't even think I have 2 laser weapons anymore. Yeah, no, I don't even have 2. Well, I technically do. I technically do, but it wouldn't have I probably wouldn't have the same effect because I'd be using Ugly Envy here. This on, like, you cannot look at this gun and say that is not the Kurosawa. That's as close as you're gonna get to that weapon. That is as close as you're gonna get to that weapon. You know, you're right. You're absolutely right. But one thing I'm actually thinking of, Paper Star, was actually the titles. I actually there is a bit of achievement hunting in this game, and it really, thankfully, is one of the type of, just play the game. Play the game, play in different styles, or just bring a weapon, because let's be honest, you're not going to use all of them. And you'll enjoy it. Let's see here. Can I actually... Yes, you can. So you can manually aim. Hello? Oh! Wait, what? Wait, does it charge? Wait, why does this gun charge? Okay, you can charge this gun. Wait a minute. Okay. So how much range do you have? Okay. I honestly could just look it up and see what actually the range is. Okay, so basically it turns Kurosawa into a weapon, a charging weapon. That's... Well, if you want the most damage, you gotta use a charging weapon, I should say. Because you can just fire this thing. But with such little ammo, why wouldn't you charge this thing? That's an interesting choice for a weapon. But unfortunately, this is where I get off. Like I said, I usually give myself 2 hours to actually stream and play games, because like I said, this is my time to actually unwind, because I have a... I'm trying to make my life a little bit better, and I'm glad I got back into streaming, because honestly, I was going nuts not streaming. Honestly, this year has been a total wash, and I'm glad I actually like this, streaming as a hobby. It's a good way for me to basically put myself out there, show people my hobby, show people my passion, and just actually be able to share people with something I enjoy. It's always really difficult to actually pull that off. What do I have here? I have 50% of all the body parts. 41% of the decals. Body modifications. I'm staying human for now. Favorite flavor? Caramel. That's a lie, it's chocolate. Enemies defeated, outer only. Title, Lone Wolf. Most used weapon, Titan Plate, Grim Reaper, Down Booster. Oh, okay, most used weapon as in brought with you to a mission. Okay, that makes sense. I'm 42% through this game. Equipment usage log. Equipment loadout. Oh, so something tells me basically you can actually look at your build. Average income, 10,000, most contacted partner. Huh, that's actually nice to see. I always appreciate seeing some statistics. I really regret not being able to take like a statistics class, because that never existed when I was in school. Let's actually do the smart thing, and let's save so we can actually stop for the night. Like I said, so my personal thoughts on this game, Spy Gadget. I like this game. I like games where you can fly, games where you can be a mech, games that offer a very sci-fi, like, if there's anything, I like sci-fi and I like fantasy. It's very basic stuff, but I think the potential to use them to basically hear a person's story are, those two genres are great vehicles to actually get it. And the gameplay, honestly, if you're used to playing third-person action games or third-person shooters, it's a little bit faster paced, especially when you're fighting the other arsenals. But I think because one of the benefits of Armored Core is that it has an auto-targeting system. I think that's one thing a lot of people probably don't understand, is this game... Let me actually switch out my weapons back to the Grim Reapers just for a second. This game just offers an auto-targeting system. So it doesn't matter what... let's actually use the Grim Reaper 3. So you can actually, you probably will notice as I was playing, it's like, you don't need to have a lot of skill. There are, of course, weapons in this game that will have you shoot manually, but if you're in range, like the missiles will just launch. But if as long as you're in range, you could literally shoot over here, and your guns will still strike. So there's definitely... You can aim manually, like you can, obviously guns will still have range. So there is a benefit to aiming manually, but there's, of course, there's still a level of accuracy that you have to consider. And of course, you kind of see how fast the reticle actually goes. Because Armored Core used to be was a very clunky game, but it had a big benefit by being a lot more slower paced. But they still relied on things like, here's an auto-targeting system. They don't actually really need to have, like, crack aim to be able to even enjoy this game. And I would honestly say, because of how fast-paced they made this game, it only made the auto-targeting all the more valuable. I'd actually argue in Armored Core 2 and 3, it was probably better to have a much longer range weapon, and even if you had to manually aim, it was better to play a much longer range game than what, compared to this game, you could just dive in guns blazing. And I think a lot more people would be very much used to that type of playstyle. But I think you'd get a very good, solid, single-player experience, because this was a game that was developed by people who have been making games since, at the very least, the PlayStation 2. So, to me, I think this is actually an awesome game to play. For now, though, let's just see here. You know what? Speaking of mechs, in some strange way, I'm gonna give over a raid over to Cthulhu III. He is a retro streamer who does a lot of retro games, actually. He only does retro games. He does Nintendo, he does Genesis, he does N64. And currently, right now, he's actually going through some N64 games, and he is streaming Blastworks. So if you'd like to watch more things blow up, definitely go give him a watch. But until then, though, I'll come back to you tomorrow. Stream a little bit more of this game. We'll do a little bit more of the free missions, and I'm actually going to do the free missions, because I feel like I definitely should do those, just to A, get money, B, enjoy the game more, and C, build a better mech. I feel like we've done that now, because honestly, I was completely ignoring that aspect of this game. But now that I know how this system works, I think it works. I think it extends playtime a lot more than simply buying the parts. But it's a nice system that lets you say, like, hey, instead of having to save up on money and give you a ton of money, because Armored Core used to drown you in money, they definitely became a lot more conservative and decided, no, we're only going to give you a certain amount, and you need to be smart with what your purchases. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. And as always, until then, take care.